Hey guys, and welcome back to the Iron Throne with the Docks family, of course, everyone's favourite. And as we saw last time, our Mr. Docks, his wife, sadly passed away. Time passes, yet to me the world seems unreal. It is as if life without Willa is but a mummer's farce. I am lost in this sea of loneliness and know not where to turn. Lose yourself in books, songs, and the wisdom of others. Or, this is nonsense, I can move on with my life. What would he do? He's a brave man. Maybe he'd be okay with moving on. So from books, wisdom of others. He is gregarious, so losing himself in the wisdom of others. But I guess he means the books and songs and wisdom of others. That's maybe not necessarily gregarious. Maybe that's more patient? Possibly? Chaste? He doesn't necessarily need to move on. I'll move on with my life. 5% chance he'll gain celibate. Maybe we'll go for this one, I think. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. He did feel like he loved her. But I think he would actually move on. Yeah, losing yourself in books seems a bit too much work, maybe. That one's quite a hard one to know which one he would choose. I'd love to know what you guys think he would choose. I'm thinking to go for this. He's going to move on. And he got something. There's so many things. So many things already there. Something moved. I think he lost it. Oh, he lost the widowed trait. That's what it was. Okay. So he lost widowed. Ugh. Norwin. Single once again at the ripe old age of 59. Very nice. He can get married. I don't think he will get married. He's moved on, but it doesn't mean he'll get married. Lord Graydon has proved himself worthy to be called Ironborn, as he has captured Assini as his salt wife. Okay, good man. Why do I care? I guess he's my vassal. I directly control Black Tide. That would seem a bit off. Let's transfer vassal. There you go, sir. You can have that back. Obviously, he's still in jail under my son. Winter's coming to an end in King's Landing. Love that fact. Still has that. My son is trying to fight to control the north, and I think he should win. Yeah, 85% in favour of him. And obviously, I do have to remind you guys, this series will be coming to an end in the not-too-distant future. One for the north. It'll be given to my son, of course. He is the paramount of the north. But even though, obviously, this series will end, a new series will rise from the ashes of this one. And it will be in the new version of the mod. It's kind of weird, since we've been playing this one, I keep thinking, oh, I wish I was playing the new version instead. Every time I play this one, I just kind of wish that. So luckily that means we will be going to the new version of the mod. So there'll be lots of new little things. Maybe I'll even throw some sub-mods in. You never know. We'll have to just wait and see. We'll get this marriage done. I did set up a long time ago. So like I say, it's not bad things. And we've done a lot of things as the Doxes. Remember, we did just come from very humble beginnings. Ah, look at that city now. Look at it. Someone is trying to kill my daughter. Why is someone always trying to kill someone I love? What is with the people I love? That means someone's probably trying to kill me. If someone's trying to kill all the people I love, then someone's trying to kill me. Maybe it wasn't a natural death. I am paranoid after all. Gillia Grimm was supposed to work on her embroidery, but she clearly fancied another kind of pin. Her swordsmanship was not too bad for a girl, even though she's a craven. There's no harm letting her learn how to use a sword. This is not seemly for a woman. Well, you know what? I am a brave man, so maybe we think it's okay if she's brave as well. She can fight as well. Yeah, there's no harm in letting her try. She's become brave. Good for you, girl. So, yeah, I don't mind trying to teach a girl to fight. I'm not stuck in the old ways. Norwin doesn't necessarily think women should be lesser. I just lost my wife, you know? We loved her. I think we loved her. Ah, there we go. My son kept the north. He's got Winterfell and Casterly Rock. He was wounded, though. That would not be good to see him die. His son is only 9 years old, which means if I were to die, we could get a regency, and I'm 60. I'm really surprised I haven't died. Does Disfigured give health? Yeah, it does give less of the health, only a tiny bit. Scarred, of course, does not. Look at that scar across his eye. Fighting dragons, of course. My son will never know what that feels like, though. He's just a craven. And he's gotten a lot of things. A Bear Island. Okay. Seems to be taking things. Taking names and whatnot. What happened in the Arbor? We know the Arbor's pretty strong. Lord Banfred Grimm. Huh. So Mr. Grimm controls the Arbor. Didn't we have one of the Grimm girls? It wasn't her. We have a different Grimm, I guess. Has created the High Lordship of the North Clans. Okay, my son. Who's your mother? Your mother is the High Lord of God. The Grimms are doing really well. Actually. The Hightower still controls Hightower, though, but the Grimms are doing very well. You should be careful, Mr. Hightower. They may try and come and take your lands. You've 7,000 men, so you should be fine. I just saw something get inherited, but every time I try and click things away, it brings up like 100 more. What was that? Prince Franklin of Dawn's inherited Dawn. Okay. Okay, Prince Franklin Illyrian. I thought that she was on there. Yeah. So you did just die. Yeah, you just died, but your daughter didn't get it. Cognatic primogeniture. Wow, so she changed. She changed the inheritance just so her daughter... I guess she didn't love her daughter very much. Or at least people told her it should stay in the Illyrian family. That must have been what happened there. Wow, she could have got pretty strong then. But instead it passed on to a different Illyrian. Prince Franklin, of course. Look at him there. His lovely little mustache. His son is dead, slain by a Drinkwater. Albin Drinkwater. Pretty good marshal there, can lead a lot of men. His son is not the heir. Why not? Why is Denise Peak so high up? Strong as well. Deria. Oh, that's his daughter's daughter. That is why. But what about the son? Gascoigne is next. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So that the daughter goes before the son, so actually it's gone back to normal. So why did he get it then? That is so weird. Kind of confused exactly what happened here in Dawn, but oh well, that's nothing to do with me. I'm just the king of the Iron Throne. That's nothing to do with me. The Dornish deal with their things that they have their own traditions, their old ways. Aegon allowed them to keep that, so I better keep to that. Actually, did they keep Prince? They did keep Prince, yeah. So yeah, I better keep to hit that will. That's a time-honored tradition of the Iron Throne. High Lordship of White Harbor. You're really just like taking things and giving things out, aren't you? Hopefully you don't give away like Winterfell or something. That's a nice piece to have there, Rupert. That's a nice piece to have. Ah. Was covertly set free. Do I have any other prisoners? We have no other prisoners. Okay. None of those I should be completely worried about. How's the White Book? Here we have 7 men. Protecting the king. Good men. All of them. King Beyond the Wall sat there ever since they created the Lord Paramount of the Night's Watch, which still just baffles me. It's kind of been safe, actually. He's a very weak claim on the Kingdom of the Iron Throne. Weak claim indeed, yeah. Gardner. He's actually related to Clayton Gardner, really? Ah, remember Clayton Gardner? I do. So much adventure, so much history in this series. I will likely be making this save open once the series ends. I'll probably put the save up online and you guys can download it yourself if you want to continue it. So that way you can continue the histories and stuff that you know and love. Maybe play as a Gardner, try and retake back the Iron Throne if you want. Could be some interesting ones. The Wrath is controlled by him. You got a Florent in Bravo, so that could be some fun times. The friend of a friend is my friend, a motto I try to live by, and sometimes that is an easy truth. A friend of a friend was introduced, and I immediately felt a kind of connection with this stranger. I do have quite a few friends. So, Rosamond, you want to introduce me to Galen Payne. Well, he is a man of the Westlands, so I hope we'll be friends. I am gregarious. I think I am paranoid, though, as well. I think I am patient, so maybe I'll give him a chance. And brave. Yeah, let's just hope we'll be friends, then. I'll take it. We'll make friends with the Paynes. List still controls that. This is just a mess. Few hours, but once we arrived at a common safe ground, I really enjoyed talking to him. But we have not become friends. Isn't that a shame? Wow. 436 gold. That's a lot of gold for a man stuck in a cell. The Valerian steel sword. They've had that for a while, actually. I really wish the AI would reforge the swords. That's really a shame. Actually, I kind of wish what they did is they just maybe gave them pictures. Like, you know, whenever you find one, it's a random picture, and then but you can name it. That'd be perfect. That'd be kind of cool if you find like a blue, like one with a blue hint to it. You could call it ice. Because obviously some of them do have kind of hints. You don't choose that. I don't know. That's something I would love to have seen. Julia says these peasants we have are all mine to command, like little slaves, right? I don't think Norman agrees with that. Yeah. There's nothing saying he would or wouldn't really, but that's it. You're under curfew. Roth. Stop being such a bad girl. You can't do that to people. High Lordship of High Garden. Okay, she refused it. So Rahana Gardner decided to refuse to give High Garden to him. Makes sense why he'd want it. Her heir is of Valentine Coast, so a reason why maybe he wants it back as well. He's just trying to protect the family's interest. Why would she do such a thing? Why would she put the family future in jeopardy? And it looks as though he was finally released. Yeah. It's the same guy. He was finally released by my son. I guess, I think I know what happened here. My son ransomed him. So because he went off... Basically what happened is my son had been in jail. He sent his fleets off to go get money. They came back, and they used that money to pay it off. That's kind of cool. He is a... Whew. This guy... Yes, come to my court, sir. We could use men like you. Grant a knighthood, yeah. Rise, Sir Landel. You could have been a great... Oh, he could have been a great Knights... Kingsguard, actually. Point commander. Appointing commander, yeah, we'll appoint commander. We need a commander, I completely forgot that. What else could we be doing? Expel the warrior's son. We can't do that. I have to wait for my son to change some of the laws a bit more. Nothing I can do about that. We could donate some stuff, maybe establish a household guard. Probably a good idea. But the smell and colour of the soup was highly suspicious. After tasting it, I threw the bowl at the courtier, narrowly missing with just an inch or two. Are you trying to poison me? John Quill. Okay, what was it? Establish a household guard. Let's click that. There we go. We should really have one. The throne bowl of my accusations about her trying to poison me greatly upset Eleanor, and I fear I might have lost my friend's respect. I did apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Eleanor. We're both old. Forgive me. I'm getting older. I'm getting more confused in my old age. And I think he did it. No, he did not. I guess she died, I think? Yeah. She did die. Died a natural death. Well, there we go. And the son is in jail. Devote the High Lordship of High Garden. Well, there we go. He took it straight from him. Your Grace, I'm pleased to report the latest stretch of road building is complete. The 7 Kingdoms is now binded together even closer. So High Garden and Casterly Rock. Storm's End or to Old Town? Storm's End isn't far away, but Old Town, you know, is an important piece of land. And we do have history of the Gardeners and stuff, so how about to Old Town? We don't have that as much connection and history with the Durandons. They're a very important family in their own right in this series. I know, we just haven't had a personal connection with them as much. Though he is handsome, of course. That gives us a good reason to give him stuff. How are the Valerians doing? This little boy has nothing. His father was scarred, has a pox apparently. His grandfather was that dragon rider. Genius dragon rider. He had a bastard son. Jocelyn Waters. No dragon in the colour zone. We do know there are no dragon riders at all in the world. There are none left. Apparently no one's been able to ride a dragon for a long time. Which is probably a good thing. My son still controls the north. 90,000 men. A couple of household knights are practicing the cold-blooded Destria and the warm-blooded Charger amble towards each other. Their riders preparing to crush their lances against each other. I watched the Destria crash to the ground with its rider crushed beneath him. Let them have at it. Are they deliberately trying to kill themselves? I think my guy would like it, yeah. Let them have at it, because I'm brave. Get some Of course we needed that prestige. Much needed prestige there. We just don't have enough prestige. How can we get more? Summer Sea, what are you doing? I still find that war. The monarchy of Tyrosh. A visitor. You've received a visitor, a brother from the famous septry at Quiet Isle. He tells you the brothers there spend much of their days in devoted prayer, and that they always mention the names of the most pious of the faith in their prayers. If you would demonstrate your immense piety by donating a large sum of gold to the septry, you would surely be among those present in the brothers' prayer. Well, isn't that lovely? They shall have my support. Lose 100 gold, gain prestige, piety, and the septon gains a load of gold. The Quiet Isle. Interesting. A Quiet Isle is this? That's the Isle of Faces. Huh. Okay. Or, I'm sure they'll manage anyway. Mr. Norwin, would you donate to these people? We're chased. Gregarious, which shows we do know how to do social things. So obviously donating to the church would be good for him. Patient, that affects it no way. Brave, doesn't really affect it. Slothful doesn't really affect it. Dragon Slayer, of course, affects it. No, it doesn't. Poet, attractive, none of it really affects it. Okay, fine. People will like us. We haven't got any piety. There we go. Have at it. I wonder what we'll do with that money. Build a new septon, maybe. Okay, so the teeth... what perfect timing. We gave them the money, and we got money back straight away. Half of it, basically, but still. Ah, they had a daughter. Sylvia Docks. The Tarly line is done. So there we go. The Tarly line is gone. Don't have to worry about anything from them. The stretch road is done. That was quick. And to Storm's End. But yeah, that's good though. The Tarly line is done for. That's good. No more claims upon our throne, of course. Which could have caused problems. Of course, his line went to this one. Then the daughter. And then it's her son. Yeah. We've seen them a few times, actually. They haven't really changed much on that line. He does have other sons. Obviously, this bastard, a Kennen. That Kennen had another son, Byron Kennen. This one's legitimate, though. Have a look through his bastards. Ormond. Yu. So he took the name Yu, but he's named a hill. He's strong and a trained fighter. He had a daughter. Married to a Tully. That's a good marriage. Okay, so he stepped down. Okay. A very good marriage there. Damon. Now, this son was legitimate, and he was the quick one. Married to a Drox. And he had a daughter as well. And she's a homosexual, and she got married normally to a Mullendor. Okay, nothing really special there. And the last son. he actually had a son, and he was quick as well. Rickon married to a crack whore, and she's pregnant with her new husband. But the first son, Sir Rollum, he's actually a skilled fighter and brave. He's probably the best. He's the best one of that family since Fashbinder when it comes to fighting. So good for him. He's married to a Baneforn. She's a bit old, but she's had kids before. Definitely saying she can't have kids now. Hand of the King. Must be chosen. Yeah, we want to choose someone who's good at this and this. So Ulmer is quite good at both. Harlan Florent. I do like the idea of having a Florent. Let's make the Florent it. Yeah, none of them particularly have very strong connections. He was sleeping with our family, so let's not choose him. Let's choose Florent. There we go. The Florents have been interested in this series. He controls Bravos. You know, Bravos is an important place. When he controls the marches, but he has the High Lordship of Bravos. And it's a claim on the Reach. Designated Regent. You want to be Regent. I mean, that's nice and all, but no. We're not going to make you Regent. I literally don't know who you are, actually. Deline of the Dragon Gate. Don't ask me for such trifles. I think we're going to end this part here, yeah. Things have actually been really peaceful since I've been king. It's really weird. Like, Norwin, everyone just loves him. And I feel like people will love his son too. Well, not love his son, but people will be good for his son as well. He now has a scar just like his father. Not the same type of scar, though. That would have been cool. He's had more children. Had a son who's a twin, but he's ill. And the other daughter who's also... Oh, she's got a hair lip. She got his damn hair lip. But yeah, lots of children there. Rupert has done his job. I'll see you guys in the next part.